Well, a heartwarming story just in time for the holidays that you will only see on News 5. After hitting many roadblocks while trying to adopt their first child, Tiffany and Bobby Smith received the blessing of a lifetime nearly 1 year later. Just 8 weeks ago, they brought home a beautiful baby boy, and their story is one of faith, strength, and providing innocent lives a second shot at life. Here's their story.
And it's a perfect example of God's love for us. This adoption process that we get to go through is something that He did for us so many years ago.
Bobby and Tiffany Smith have been married for 9 years.
We knew that adoption was something that we were called to do.
Serving as house parents for Alabama Baptist Children's Home for many years, they always knew that one day they would find a child and bring them home to a forever family. So at the end of last year, they set out to make their family complete by seeking adoption.
So in January, we began to announce it on social media with our friends and family. Hey, we're going to actively start seeking adoption.
With a strong support system rallying behind them, Tiffany and Bobby had no idea what was to come.
And we get to like May, and I just felt like God was telling us to seek out other agencies.
Because of their job as house parents, the reality of adopting a child of their own became difficult.
We can have up to 9 in our home. Some agencies saw that as a negative, that when the birth mom would choose, they wouldn't want their child to go to a home with a rotating door of children.
And more agencies turned them down.
Those words, "you will not receive a child," just really sunk into my heart, and I couldn't get it out of my brain. Like, it really hurt.
As time went on, Tiffany says they got a little discouraged and stopped the process.
I just felt like for the summer, the kids were out of school. I just needed to put the adoption down.
But the desire of wanting a child of their own was one worth fighting for. So they decided to start the adoption process again in July. Now back to applying and waiting, only to learn weeks later that application had been erased.
And I still have the email that states, like, you can resume your application here. And so I know that I saved it. And so for it to be erased, I either felt like Satan was really attacking us.
On October 6th, they received a call that changed their lives forever.
There's a baby at a hospital that needs a mom. And she had heard through our adoption attorney that the baby was available. And she said, would you want this child? I really feel like God is saying this is your child.
They were able to immediately get in touch with Donna Ames with Adoption Rocks, a nonprofit organization that provides adoption help, information, and adoption resources in Mobile. 7 hours later, they were on their way to meet their son, Cullen Odin Smith.
Beautiful baby boy in our arms, and we were able to bond with him.
He's a happy baby most of the time. He smiles a lot.
They chose a semi-open adoption, meaning they have an open line of communication with Cullen's birth mom.
Our desire for you was so strong. We said yes, and that birth mom loves you just as much, to never have resentment towards her or to wonder or to ever feel like you're unwanted, because you were so strongly desired.
Now 8 weeks old, and Cullen is growing by the day and has made the Smith family whole just in time for the holidays. In Mobile, with photojournalist Matt Goings, I'm Amber Grigley, WKRG News 5. Well, November is recognized as National Adoption Awareness Month. And for more information about adoption and the available resources in our area, just visit our website, WKRG.com, and search for this story.